Welcome to the 22nd episode of Pindrop Perspectives. This week, Mark and Jen take a deep dive into the horror short story Toys. Let's get right into it. Over to you, Jen.
All right, so are you ready to get a little bit creeped out today?
Always ready.
Okay, good, because today we're going deep on a short story.
Oh, nice.
It's called Toys. It was written by Thomas Muller.
Okay.
And, well, I think toys are a really interesting topic for a story like this.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really think of toys as being the, center of a horror story.
Yeah.
Usually it's like dolls or clowns or something.
Right, exactly.
But toys, yeah, that's different.
But, when you think about it, but I guess they can be kind of creepy.
Yeah, especially if you think about it from a kid's perspective, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like when you're little and your imagination's running wild.
Yeah.
I mean, anything can seem scary in the dark.
Oh, yeah, like when the shadows from your toys move around on the wall.
Exactly like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can see how Muller can make that work.
Yeah. So in this story, we've got a young boy named Eddie.
Okay.
And his mom, Patty, has just had a hemorrhagic stroke.
Oh, wow. That's serious.
Yeah, it's really bad. So Eddie has to go live with his Aunt Lisa. But here's the thing. Eddie is absolutely terrified of toys.
Why is that?
Well, that's kind of the heart of the story, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, we find out that his mom, Patty, well, she had some pretty unusual beliefs.
Okay.
She thought toys were evil.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, and she raised Eddie to believe that too.
Wow. So he's basically been conditioned to be afraid of them.
Exactly. So right from the start, we see Eddie arrive at Lisa's house.
Okay.
And he's just completely withdrawn, like he's scared of his own shadow.
Oh, poor kid.
Yeah, he won't even eat Lisa's cookies.
So she's trying to be all welcoming,
Right, offering him homemade cookies.
Yeah, and he's just like frozen.
Yeah, you can really feel his anxiety.
And Lisa's trying to deal with all of this on top of worrying about her sister.
Exactly. She's got her own grief, and she's trying to connect with this terrified kid.
It's a lot to handle.
And we see her talking to her friend, Bev.
Oh, right, Bev.
Yeah, and Bev's kind of the voice of reason.
How so?
Well, she reminds Lisa that Patty's stroke is really serious.
Oh, right, because Bev's uncle had the same thing.
Yeah, and it didn't end well.
So she's trying to prepare Lisa for the worst.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that's rough.
So we've got all this tension already.
Yeah.
Lisa's on edge. Eddie's terrified.
Right.
And then things escalate with the bathtub incident.
Oh, yeah, what happened there?
So Lisa's trying to give Eddie a bath.
Okay.
And, trying to make him feel comfortable.
Right.
So she puts a rubber ducky in the tub. And for Eddie, it's like she just unleashed a monster.
Wow.
He freaks out completely.
That's a pretty extreme reaction to a rubber ducky.
Yeah. But remember, he truly believes that toys are evil.
Right. It's not just a childish fear.
It's a deep-seated phobia.
Yeah. And, it makes you think about the power of Patty's parenting.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, her influence on Eddie is so strong.
Right, even though she's not even there.
And it almost costs him his life.
Yeah, this bathtub incident is a turning point in the story.
Oh, how so? Well, first of all, it's terrifying.
Right. I mean, he almost drowns. Yeah, but it's also the first time Eddie actually speaks.
He doesn't say anything before that.
Nope, he's totally silent until this moment.
Wow. So what does he say?
He asks for water.
Just water.
Yeah, it's like the shock of the experience forces him to break through his fear.
Huh, that's interesting.
And Lisa's reaction is really powerful, too.
How so?
Well, she's so shaken up that she drops her phone.
She's really rattled.
Yeah, and she even swears.
Wow, that's not like her.
It shows just how unprepared she was for the intensity of Eddie's fear.
Right, she's way over her head.
And as the story goes on, we learn more about Patty and her beliefs.
Okay, what do we find out?
Well, she's portrayed as extremely paranoid.
Paranoid.
Like, she doesn't trust the world at all.
Oh, wow.
She homeschooled Eddie and kept him really isolated.
So he's had very limited contact with the outside world.
Exactly. And then there's this cryptic line about Eddie's father.
Oh, yeah. What about him?
Patty describes him as the epitome of darkness and evil.
Whoa. Okay, that's intense.
Yeah, it's a really loaded statement.
So is she being literal, or is this like a metaphor?
Oh, that's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, is Eddie's dad actually some kind of evil figure?
Or is this just a reflection of Patty's own paranoia?
Right.
It's a really clever move by Muller.
Yeah, he plants this seed of doubt.
Right.
and makes us question everything we think we know about Eddie's fear.
Exactly. Is it just his mom's warped worldview, or is there something more?
Like maybe something inherited from this mysterious father.
Right. And it makes you think about that whole nature versus nurture debate.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
How much of who we are and what we fear is shaped by our environment.
Right, versus what's like pre-programmed into us.
Exactly. And that question hangs over the whole story.
Creating this underlying tension.
Yeah, you're never quite sure what to believe.
And just when you think you're starting to understand,
Yeah.
the story takes this really dark turn with Eddie's night terror.
Oh, yeah. That scene is creepy.
So what happens?
Well, Eddie's trying to sleep in Jimmy's room.
Who's Jimmy?
Oh, he's Lisa's son, but he's out of town this weekend.
Gotcha.
So Eddie's all alone in this unfamiliar room,
Yeah.
and suddenly the toys start coming to life.
Wait, how is that possible?
Well, we don't know for sure if it's actually happening or if it's all in Eddie's head.
Okay, but what does he experience?
He hears a whispering voice.
A voice? Where's it coming from?
We don't know. It's just there in the darkness.
Okay,
And he sees shadows moving around.
like the toys are moving?
Yeah, it's as if the room itself is closing in on him.
That's terrifying.
And there's this overwhelming sense of evil.
Like something malevolent is present.
Exactly.
So is this just a kid's overactive imagination?
Or something supernatural going on.
Yeah, that's the big question.
And Mueller doesn't give us any easy answers.
He just creates this atmosphere of suspense.
Yeah, and makes us question what's real and what's not.
That's what makes it so effective.
And then just when we're reeling from that,
Yeah.
we have another shocker. Bev's fall down the stairs.
Oh no, what happened?
Well, it seems like an accident at first, but then we learned about these toy soldiers.
Toy soldiers?
How they appear out of nowhere at the top of the stairs.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying the toys caused her to fall?
We don't know for sure, but it's implied.
Yeah, it's another one of those moments where Mueller blurs the lines between reality and the supernatural.
So we're left wondering if the toys are actually moving on their own.
Right, or if it's Eddie's fear that's somehow giving them power.
It's like the story is asking if belief can actually affect the real world.
Yeah, and if so, how do we even begin to understand that?
And that's where this part of the story leaves us hanging.
Right, with Matt, Lisa's ex-husband, coming home.
Oh, yeah.
He's expecting a normal weekend, but instead he walks into a nightmare.
What does he find?
Bev is dead at the bottom of the stairs. Lisa is unconscious in Jimmy's room.
What happened to her?
We don't know yet.
And what about Eddie?
He's sitting on the bed surrounded by toys.
Oh, no.
And as Matt calls 911, Eddie says something chilling.
What does he say?
He says toys are evil.
It's such a simple statement, but it carries so much weight.
Right, because we're left wondering if he's just repeating his mom's paranoia,
Yeah.
or if he's seen something that confirms his fears,
Exactly. It's a perfect cliffhanger.
leaving us with more questions than answers.
And making us eager to find out what happens next.
Yeah, I'm hooked.
Me too.
So what do you think really happened?
Well, I have some theories, but I want to hear what you think first.
All right, game on. It's just so creepy how Mueller takes these normal things, toys, and turns them into something so scary.
Yeah, he really plays with our expectations.
Yeah, exactly. Like, toys are supposed to be fun and innocent,
Right.
but he makes them feel dangerous.
And it works because, we all have those childhood memories of being afraid of the dark.
Oh, yeah, totally. Like when you're lying in bed and you think you see something moving in the shadows.
Yeah, and it turns out to be just your teddy bear.
But for a moment, you're convinced it's a monster.
Exactly. So Mueller taps into that primal fear.
And he connects it to toys, which are already kind of symbolic of childhood vulnerability.
Yeah, it's like he's saying that the things we find comforting as kids
Can also be the things that terrify us.
Right, and it makes you wonder, is Eddie's fear just a product of his imagination?
Or
Or
is there
no,
something more going
Are
on?
toys actually evil?
Or is it Eddie's belief in their evil that's making them dangerous?
Right, that's the big question.
And speaking of Eddie's night terror,
Oh, yeah. That scene was intense.
the way Mueller describes it, it's like you're right there in the room with him.
Yeah, the whispering voice, the moving shadows.
And then the nightlight going out right when he hears his mother's voice.
That was a brilliant touch.
It's like even though she's not physically present.
Her influence is still there haunting him.
Exactly. It shows how deeply her fear has affected him.
And how our beliefs can shape our reality.
Even when those beliefs are irrational.
Or dangerous.
And then right after that terrifying experience, we have Bev's fall.
Yeah, that was a real turning point.
It's like the story shifts into a whole new level of creepy.
Because now we have to question if the toys are actually causing harm.
Right. Those toy soldiers appearing out of nowhere.
It's like Mueller is saying, okay, you thought the night terror was just in Eddie's head.
But what about this?
Is this still just imagination?
Or is something supernatural happening?
And the fact that nobody saw the toy soldiers before.
It just adds to the mystery.
It's like Mueller is deliberately playing with our sense of reality.
Yeah, he wants us to question what we believe.
And to consider the possibility that our fears
Can actually have tangible consequences.
Which brings us to Matt's arrival.
Oh yeah, the poor guy.
He walks into a complete nightmare.
Bev, dead Lisa, unconscious.
And Eddie just sitting there surrounded by toys.
It's a scene that's meant to shock us.
And to make us question everything we thought we knew.
Because now the stakes are even higher.
And we're left wondering if Eddie's fear is somehow responsible for what happened.
Right. Is it possible that his belief in the evil of toys
Has somehow manifested in the real world?
and cause harm to those around him?
That's a pretty terrifying thought.
And then there's that final line, Eddie's chilling statement.
Toys are evil.
It's such a simple sentence.
But it carries so much weight in that moment.
Because we don't know if he's just repeating his mother's words,
Or if he's seen something that we haven't
something that confirms his deepest fears.
and makes us question our own,
It's a brilliant ending to this section.
leaving us with a sense of dread and anticipation.
Yeah, I need to know what happens next.
Me too. Let's take a quick break and then we'll dive into the final part of the story.
If you're enjoying this episode and want to read Toys, you can find it in the book Nothing to Fear, available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle, and free to read in Kindle Unlimited. And now, back to the podcast.
You know what's really unsettling about this story?
What's that?
It's how Mueller creates this atmosphere of horror
Yeah.
without resorting to like all the typical stuff.
Right, there's no blood and guts.
No monsters jumping out.
But it's still so creepy.
Yeah, it's like the horror is all in your head.
It's psychological.
Yeah, it makes you question what's real.
And what's not.
And it makes you confront your own fears.
Exactly.
Like that ending with Eddie's statement.
Oh yeah, toys are evil.
It's so simple but so chilling.
Because we don't know if he's just a product of his upbringing.
Right, or if he's actually seen something.
That validates his fear.
And that ambiguity is what makes the story so effective.
It leaves us with this lingering sense of unease.
Yeah, and it makes you think about the power of belief.
Oh, absolutely.
Like if you believe something strongly enough.
Can it actually affect reality?
And in Eddie's case, it seems like his belief
His fear.
might have had real consequences.
Yeah, for the people around him.
Right, and then there's Lisa's collapse.
Oh yeah, we still don't know for sure what happened to her.
Did she just faint from the shock?
Or was it something more sinister?
Was she a victim of the same force that might have killed Bev?
We're left to wonder.
And that's what makes the story so disturbing.
It leaves so much open to interpretation.
It lets our imaginations run wild.
And fill in the gaps with our own fears.
Exactly.
So after all this, what can we take away from toys?
Well, I think it shows us how powerful fear can be.
How it can be instilled and passed down.
And how it can distort our reality.
Making us see threats where none exist.
Or blind us to real danger.
It's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, it reminds us to question our beliefs.
Especially when those beliefs are based on fear.
And to be aware of how our own biases
Can shape our perceptions.
Because sometimes the things we fear the most
Are the products of our own imaginations.
Well said.
And I think that's a great place to wrap up our deep dive into toys.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
It's been a chilling journey
But hopefully we've given you some food for thought.
about the nature of fear
And the power of belief.
and the importance of questioning everything.
Until next time, stay curious.
And keep the lights on.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into toys. Next week, tune in as Mark and Jen take a trip to the farmer's market. Until then, remember, keep your perspective open. Artificial intelligence was used to assist in generating audio content for this episode.